Hi. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we've already done a cast off, and we have some of these tails that need to be wound in. They need to be sewn in or crocheted in, whatever you want to call them, finished. And the first thing you're going to need when you're going to sew in your ends is there are several ways you can do this. The way I like to do it is I have a wide-eyed needle, and you can see it's a bigger-eyed needle than just a regular sewing needle, and you can get your yarn through that. I also have some, and I can't find them right now, so I do apologize, but they're needles like this, but then at the end, this tip curves up. So for some people, that's easier to get it in and out through these bumps. I find that I can do it just as well with the straight needle. The other way you can do it is if you have a crochet hook, you can go ahead and crochet your ends in, and I will show you how to do that. But first we're going to go ahead and I'll show you how we're going to use the needle. So I'm going to go ahead and thread my needle, and I'm using a different color just so that you can see where my stitches are going a little bit easier than if I'm using the same color. Now, if I were sewing this in, I would go very close to where I finished. I would go up through here and then start. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to sew these in right now. I just want you to see how we would do it. So the easiest way to do it is to look at your, we're not on the knit side, we're on our purl side, is to look at your purl stitches. And when you look at them, you can see one of the stitches goes up and around, the other one comes down and around. So you want to find the first one that is down closest to where you need to sew off. So I'm just going to start here, and you go ahead and pull that through. So you can see that stitch is going down and the next one is going up. So the next thing we want to do is there, I started a little higher up so that I have just purl stitches. This is a knit purl. Remember, we were working on it. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and find the next stitch that is going in line with this, that's going like that. So you're going to take your needle down through there, but then you're also going to bring it through that next one that's going underneath it, that's going up. So you've kind of gone in a triangle. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. Okay. So this is the last stitch we've come out of. So I want to go across and find the next stitch in that line, and I'm going to go up through that one, and I'm going to go up through the one that we went through to begin with right there. See, we went here, down, and now we're going to go up, but we're coming back through that stitch. And so I'm coming out of this stitch. I want to go to the next one right next to it, not the one that's going above it, but the one that's right in line with it. I want to go down through that one and then down through the other one that I've just come through. Okay, and I'm going to go in line, this one, and then back through. And you can see they're starting to overlap a little bit, which is what you want them to do, because then the fibers of the yarn will start to catch each other. So I've come out of this one. The next one in line is right here. So I want to come down through that and then down through the other one in line with it. And you're kind of making crisscross. You're going this way, this, this, this. So you're kind of going in V's. So I'm going to go ahead. This is where my stitch came out of. So I'm going to go to the next one over and make sure that you're going to the one across from it, not the one below it. See, this is the one below it. This is the stitch we're looking at, and we want to go right across. So we're going to go across and up through one of the last stitches we did. So what you're going to have is your back is going to look like this, only it's going to be with your tail that you've sewn in. So let's do a couple more just so that we can show you. So I'm coming out of this stitch, and I want to go right across to the next one and go down and then go through the previous set of stitches in the bottom. Okay, so we're going to go across, up through that one, and up through the last one we came out of, kind of the last one. So you can see you're going from here this way, and then from here up that way to the left, down to the left, up to the left, down to the left. So you're just going to do that until pretty much all of your yarn, your tails, are sewn in. Okay, that is sewing in your ends. And I think I have one more that I'm going to show you how to pick up stitches if you want to rip back somewhere. And I will show you that in our next video. Okay, thanks for joining me. I'll see you again. Oh, that is so out of focus.